Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Into his wide, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Well, a couple things with that base hit right there by the 3-hitter. One, he thought he was going to get out of this inning pretty easy, and now you put him in a stretch. The middle of this lineup is no joke. He can find himself in danger real quick.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Herman Green.
Into the box now, Herman Green. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 2 out with the man at first. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it. Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. No score. Now in the box, Devin King. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run scores. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning, and your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
Striding in once again, Raymond Fuentes. He singled his last time up.
Raymond Fuentes.
Hit to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The Generals are on top, 5-0. Digging in, Ricky Goodwin, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, after the first inning, he's got a 5-0 lead. And I think for the pitcher, this is a big challenge, but he's got to focus. Make sure you go 1 pitch at a time, 1 hitter at a time, and don't allow a rally. Act like the scoreboard says 0-0 or 1-0 instead of 5-0.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team, brought to you by Majestic. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
So stepping in, Ronald Chavez. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Murphy is there for it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Now at the plate, James Guerrero, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Guerrero.
Buffering. Just got a piece. Foul ball, however, strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the second. Jackson leads this one 5-0. Now at the plate, Ron Palmeiro. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Palmeiro.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there, base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
Digging in now, Ivan Castilla.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Ivan Castilla.
And they indeed are bunting here as he gets this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Ojeda. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ojeda.
Tap. That rolls foul for strike one. Runner at second here with one man out.
Ball.
And there's ball one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
From the stretch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. 2-2, here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Brito ranging forward, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
Well, there's so many things that came into that. He made an adjustment, choked up on the bat. They couldn't quite get that ball in on him, and he's strong enough to fight it off to throw it out there for the base hit. I love the adjustment.
Now batting.
Stepping in now,
Right fielder.
Charles Foreman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Misses. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with the base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Now batting.
Now at the plate,
fielder,
Alexis Ramirez. First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball. Rounded back up the middle. Scooped up. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, Generals lead it 5-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Devin King.
The pitcher, Devin King.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. This one's down to third. Ojeda fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Generals are on top 5-1. Digging in to try it again. Herman Green comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Green.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Now batting, shortstop, Ricky Goodwin.
In now, Ricky Goodwin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here it comes. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Standing in now, Ronald Chavez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Nope.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Five-1 our score as we play the 4th here. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Coming to the plate now, James Guerrero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
James Guerrero.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. This is going to wind up out of play. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Ron Palmeiro. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty. The 1-2 pitch.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. He'll try again, 1-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Justin Velasmil will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher
Number
here.
29, Justin Velasmil.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. Jackson leads this one 5-1. Ready for another shot now. Roberto Ojeda. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Link is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Ready once again. Charles Foreman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. On the ground to third. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Into the box now. Alexis Ramirez. A hit in 2 tries so far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Shatters the bat as this is hit to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Digging in once again, Herman Green. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Green.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
A fastball that just misses inside. Fouled back. A runner on first with 2 away. And another foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Generals lead it 6-1. Gary Wiseman will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Gary Wiseman.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Devin King picks up his team-leading 13th win. Ivan Castilla was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score.
A stellar performance earns a salute from this hurler's pitching coach. Both hope the command displayed tonight will carry over into future outings. An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors. With his team's season on the brink, a tough manager confronts his young players sharply. With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Jackson Generals and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Kirby St. John, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Striding in, Richard Linder. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Richard Linder.
And a step off. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Harold, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, they won the game last night, and I talked to the manager earlier, and he just said, you know, we executed, and if we can do that, we'll be an consistent team, and we'll win games.
And he's retired 1 away. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, Matt, it's tough to win games when you're last in slugging. We all know this game, you got to drive the ball somewhere, either out of the ballpark or in the gaps. They just haven't been able to put it all together in the power part of their game, and as a result, they've struggled.
At the plate, Albert Castellano. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. And he'll step off. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Montero onto the grass, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. At the plate, John Guerra. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
This one's flared toward left center. Fuentes is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Settling in now, Rick Burgess, as you get a look at his current righty. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pagan will back up and put this one away just past the dugout for the first out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
So stepping in, Will Vickers. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And that misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
The 1-2 pitch. Softly hit the hole. Murphy charging this one. Throw gets him, 2 down. Standing in, Mike Reed looking to stay hot. He's coming off a 5-hit performance in last night's contest. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Bounced onto the plate. Montalvo is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Now to the plate, Devin King. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. first pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Takes this the other way to right. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Well, they thought the inning was going to be set up nice. The pitcher's leading off, you'll get a quick out. Instead, he gets a base hit, and now here comes the top of the order. Look out.
Striding in once again, Raymond Fuentes. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Fuentes.
Now he'll step off. Grounded to third. This could be 2. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Digging in, Freddie Elias. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair.
Baseman, Freddie Elias.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Digging in, Manuel Carrasco. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle. First pitch, here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Batting 9th, pitcher Kirby St. John.
And that brings up Kirby St. John as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Generals lead it 2-0. Digging in to try it again.
Now batting,
Devin King.
pitcher, Devin King.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 9. .93 that time. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Ready on 0-2.
3.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Richard Linder comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Richard Linder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Here's a high pop-up. Baker is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Center
Albert
fielder, number
Castellano.
5.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Castellano.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
The windup and the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Now batting, shortstop, John Guerra.
Into the box now, John Guerra. Weak chop. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
The 0-2 once more. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Generals are on top, 4-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Rick Burgess. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, Rick Burgess.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Now batting, right fielder, Will Vickers.
In now, Will Vickers.
as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
The 0-1 on its way. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Curveball that time, not even close. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. He'll try again 1-2. And another foul ball.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Ready for another chance? Mike Reed. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Now the pitch. Got him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. 5 innings complete. Jackson leads this one 4-0. Ready once again. Devin King getting the hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
He is having a terrific game, pitching well enough to get back to the plate again, and this time he delivers with a base hit.
Digging in once again, Raymond Fuentes. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Fuentes.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Socrates Brito the next to bat. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. None out, runners at first and second. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Castellano. 1 away. Stepping into the box, Bobby Pagan.
Third baseman, Bobby
First and second now, 1 man out. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So striding in, Jimmy Baker.
First baseman number 23, Jimmy Baker.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to first. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Generals lead it 4-0. Stepping up to the plate, Freddie Elias comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Baseman, Freddie Elias.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Now a flare out to left center. Calling for it, Brown. And that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Manuel Carrasco. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Manuel Carrasco.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Now here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Number 17.
Marcos Guillen will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Just a tick behind for a strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Pagan is right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the 6th consecutive inning here. We're through 6 full. The Generals are on top, 4-0. Ready for another shot now. Richard Linder. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Left fielder, Richard Linder.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it. Pagan, 1 down. Stepping in, Albert Castellano. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Moving under it, Fuentes makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box, John
Now
Guerra.
batting.
He comes in
The
0 for 2
shortstop.
thus far.
John Guerra.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 7 perfect innings as he begins to close in now. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Jackson leads this one 4-0. Digging in and looking for more,
Leading off for the
Devin
Generals.
King.
Catcher.
4th plate appearance
Devin
for him tonight, and
King.
why not? He's been in control all game long. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Slapped hard the opposite way. Vickers is there to put it away for out number 1. So with 1 gone here in the top of the 8th, even the home fans are starting to sense that we could be on the verge of witnessing history as we get a look at our line score here, and you see the big number. No hits for the home team through 7. Digging in the switch hitter, Rick Burgess. We're in the 8th
Leading
now,
up
and
for
nothing's
Pensacola.
changed out there on the mound.
Catcher.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's
Burgess.
gone about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Rick Burgess becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning.
The batter, right fielder, Will Vickers.
Standing in now, Will Vickers. Back up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Stepping into the box, Mike Reed. 2 away here in the 8th,
baseman,
and time's
number
running
7.
out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of
Reed.
outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third out. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So he makes it through 8 with the perfecto still intact. 9th inning coming up. The Generals lead it 5-0. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Elias. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Freddie Elias.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1. Just got. That winds up foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Coming to the plate now, Manuel Carrasco. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Murphy comes up with it. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Johnny Long will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Tap down the. And this is taken to the bag for the out, and it's over. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Hey, when you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve all the credit in the world. His guys had to score for him, but he essentially was a one-man show out there.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Jackson Generals. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 17 men on base. For the Blue Wahoos, no runs on no hits, 3 errors with no runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
A pitcher's congratulated on one of the rarest accomplishments in sports. It's a day he'll never forget.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Jackson Generals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it